Hey, 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 guys. Guess what time it is?
Welcome, Cantina is open. Yes, 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 yes.
I had a really messed up day. Need a little Chardonnay. And I keep the party. So I'm going to the front of the line. Let them ask, call me online. I'm going to the front of the line.
And I got someone backstage.
Aloha, King. We are here. It is Cantina time. It is Cantina time, and I got the pups barking, and I've got me, let's see, finished one sticker. I've got tons other stickers to do here. I mean, all of these Sanrio Hello Kitty stickers. And then I actually just started separating these, all of the Pokemon, Bulbasaur there, we've got, you name it, we got all of these keychains I gotta make. And I am going to try to finish all of these up before I go to sleep tonight so I can seal them in time for waking up at 6:30 in the morning for the craft show tomorrow. This should be fun. And hey, guys, how y'all doing? We are here. Okay, I got a mess on my desk. I don't think I've ever had my desk this messy in my life. And also, who do we have in chat, gang? We got Oscar. Hello, Oscar. I love you. AJDC, also known as DC. And someday I'm going to remember to call him that first. But yeah, who knows when that'll happen. And Brandy's here. Brandy, welcome back, my dear. I did not, the last 2 weeks, I've been really good about setting up my mental health live to redirect into this live. And I totally screwed that up royally. Christola girl, I love you. I adore you. Thank you. And yes, hopefully your meds will kick in so you won't be hurting so bad. I mean, for those of you who did not hear, Miss Christola did what I normally do, which is something very, very graceful called falling off something. And she broke her arm or hand, something connected to that area. And she is now going to have surgery coming up. So we love our Crystal. Sorry, I still cannot. This is getting better. That's as far as I could bend that, but compared to this here. So, but hey, it's getting better. Gang. Physical therapy works. Occupational therapy works. It really does. Oscar, I love you. Tia. Hey, Tia, how you doing, my dear? Hello, Miss Tia. And Miss Becca Chu is back. And Siren, I think a lot of us have been much better in the past. But onward, upward right now, for now. And some days are bad, some days are good, but we keep moving forward. But I love you, my dear. I love you, Siren. It'll be good. Who else we got here? You're excited for Cantina, Oscar. So am I. Yeah, Tia, I did not know that about her. I had no inkling that's what was going on. And I was like, what the fuck? Okay. And I was telling her, yeah, that, the magic, I don't know how many of you guys know the magic connection with Tylenol and Motrin. Whenever a certain pain, okay, dental pain's the other one this works great for, is you do them off on. So I'll take Tylenol, and then 2-3 hours later, I'll take Motrin. And then I start this back forth thing, and that way I kind of always have something in my body, and one works with the pain more, one works with the swell. It's so nice there. Princess Megan, it's a party live. It is a party live, and hopefully the dogs will shut up soon. They've been good for the last 5 minutes. We'll see. Yeah, 7 minutes so far in the live. They've been good for about 5 minutes. I think we're doing good. Yes. Who else we got here? Okay, I was wondering how the cat went. For those of you who don't know, Oscar has a kind of feral cat. Yeah, Oscar. Wild cat. And he or she hurt himself, and Oscar's been trying to figure out how to take care of the cat, because that's who Oscar is. Oscar is like all of us, who wants to make sure that He may not own this cat, but the cat needs the love and all. So I know today the vet, you got the call. The vet said he's doing, that's good. That's good. The cat had hurt itself. So Oscar took on the responsibility to take care of the cat. And I give him huge props for that. So, okay, let's see. Yep. Ibuprofen worked wonders. Back in my early days, during years before certain things happen as the gals get older, Motrin was my best friend in the world. Oh my God, Motrin was the best thing in the world. Okay, let me see what we got here. I am not sharing a screen. I am going into StreamYard and copying the link, which I did. And let me, oh my God, I've got all of the, okay. I've literally got 20 bead bags sitting on my keyboard, so I can't even type. This is ridiculous, gang. Okay, join us on panel for anyone who wants to come up here and save me from myself. It is good to save Loco from herself because Loco can go in some really weird directions when she's on her own. Okay, pin that message. So if anyone wants to come join me up here, you can join me up here. Let me take down the ibuprofen comment right there. And oh gosh, yeah, no, I got these cute little keychains. They're kind of like these. These are the other ones I got, but they're bigger. They're double-sided keychains. Oh shit, what side was what? This side was this. I hope. I forget which side I sealed one side but not the other. I don't know which side it was up. Uh-oh, I'll figure that out later. But so I got all these. I was all excited because they were cute. Yeah. The problem is they're single-sided and I'm so pissed. I am so pissed about that, but they'll work out one way or another. So, by the way, I'm not sure if the one person who sent me a message privately on DM, I will catch you later for sure. A little hard for me to go back and forth, but I will read what you sent me and get back to you in a few. We got two people backstage. Okay, yes, I'm doing the Loco dance. And they, you know, Tia, they are adorable. I mean, if you like Pokemon especially, I mean, we got that, and I mean, they are adorable. I don't know how they'll turn out with the beads on, with the diamond painting on them, but then I have the big ass coaster. So that is the Pokeball coaster for your drinks, and they work awesome. I love them. I've actually got that. Sorry, those two people backstage. I got Spider-Man because I'm a geek. What can I say? I'm a nerd. I live for it. What can I? Yeah. Anyhow, here we go. Not one, but two guys coming on upstage here. They're going to upstage me quick. Yeah, no. Here we go, Mr. Oscar and DC.
Oh, hey, Dr. Mine. What's up?
Hey, what's up, you two? What you guys up to?
Here at home, relaxing. I'm waiting for the cat. I just got the call. He's doing okay, but once he's good, I'll pick him up.
So you're gonna have a cat in the house, or you can keep him outside?
I want to keep him in the house.
So yeah, you got a cat.
Right now,
and DC wants a cat, right?
No, I want a dog. I'm allergic to cats. Sorry.
Oh, yes.
I'm allergic to pussy, both of the human persuasion and the animal.
Both ways. You got it.
Yeah.
Yep. Oscar, so what are you going to do with yours? Sorry, I cut you off, my dear.
No, it's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna keep him inside. Right now, they're kind of delayed because they had other patients coming in, so there were kind of severe injuries for the other people, not mine. Mine's doing okay. He just had like a sprain, like just like a little sprain right here.
Oh, okay.
A sprain on his chest, but yeah, they're gonna clean him up and put him stitches, possibly.
So he won't bleed any, because I know that was your concern. He was bleeding.
Oh yeah, yeah. He was like dripping blood a little bit because I didn't want it to be infected.
No. You know what? I give you huge props for doing that. I'm one, if I drive by and I see a bird on the ground that's injured, I'll pick the bird up. I'll take care of the bird. Oh yeah.
I saw a dead baby bird. Like, it wasn't even developed yet on the ground today.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, poor baby.
Yeah, poor baby. It was scary. It was kind of creepy looking. I was like, oh man.
I bet. Totally, totally. So, oh my God, this is so funny, guys. I just looked backstage. Let's see. Oscar is like, oh, I love Pokemon. Then I love Pikachu. And then over here, Cristola's like, oh, Ashbut would want the Spider-Man one.
Mhm.
I need to
Yes.
get my YouTube, my Shopify thing up as well.
So how you said how am I doing?
Yeah, how you doing, my dear?
I'm doing good. I mean, this week has been crazy. Supposedly Venus is in retrograde, so that's why we're having like not like Mercury where everything's just fucked up, but like teeter-totter. Like
Yes.
imbalance, like good, bad, good, bad. It's like fluctuates really, really fucking fast.
Is
Um
that it?
yeah.
Okay.
Like
I
like
was
from good
wondering.
experiences to bad experiences, good experience to bad experience. If
Right.
you notice through your whole week that it's been good, but then also fuck, and then good,
Uh-huh.
and then and it goes from moment to moment.
Oh
That's
yeah,
why.
yeah. Well, I'll be
Yeah.
honest. A couple of you guys know. I know Oscar knows this. DC knows this, and Cristola knows this. And actually, I think I told Siren also. I almost canceled Cantina because of how
Hmm.
fucked up everything is right now. I was like, I
Yeah,
don't
it's
have the emotions right now for this. So,
I get it.
yes, Oscar.
yeah. I feel the same way, like you said,
Yeah.
Cristola. Like, I mean, look, my, I feel the same. I feel the
Mm,
same way. Like my head is spinning. It's like, oh snap! But
Right.
like,
Yeah.
yeah,
yeah.
I feel yeah.
Well, and I
Think
thought, you
of
know what? If that's the way it is for me and other people, then maybe what we need is a good, fun live where we can
Yeah.
actually
yeah, we
enjoy
do because
ourselves.
it's been. We don't want to go on 2 weeks and no cantina. I'm
No,
sorry.
Right, right. I'm with you.
no.
Uh,
Yeah.
And I
no.
feel bad because I know I'm going to be in Greece in another couple weeks.
Hmm.
And once that
I want.
happens, there
I
won't
want
be
photos.
Cantina.
I want photos. I just put a
Okay.
photographs in my Discord. I want photos. No.
Well,
um,
I will let everyone know this. Let me type this in. Um, So I've made the decision. We will be doing photos to everyone because I want to share this with everyone.
hmm
But I am going to do videos for my members because I have some amazing members and they do so much for me. And I just feel like I need to do something back for them.
Okay.
So, yeah. So I'll be doing that for that. And I just realized my thing doesn't want, oh, did I use
Photos
the
are
wrong
good
one?
enough for me.
That works for you. Exactly. Exactly. So,
Yeah, and
oh, my,
today was crazy. I actually talked to one of my viewers on the phone today because they actually had to talk me down from a cliff.
oh
But
gosh, that's
I
not
mean,
good.
not down from a cliff, but they were there. Like they were able to like talk to me in more detail and because they had the time to with my personal stuff that you guys
Oh, right.
know about, you know what I mean?
Yep. Yep.
Because
You
that
got it.
person is also just like me. And we also
Hmm.
talked about their private folder and stuff like that. So that helped,
Oh,
because
okay.
yeah, I blew $50 today. Yeah. I'm
Oh, that's
sober
not
though.
fun. Hey,
Uh,
that's good. That's
yeah,
good.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
whatever you
And
have to do for that.
yeah, yeah. And my live tonight was awesome. We played Fright Fight Fridays like we do every Friday, and people jumped in. Yesterday
Nice.
was crazy though. It was funny as hell. Funny as hell. And like
Oh,
biddies,
that's
all
funny.
this other stuff. And then this couple came in. Oh my god, it was hilarious.
Oh,
It was like,
yes.
wow, I don't even need to talk. The chat is entertaining enough.
That's what I love when chat gets like that. By the way, we finally got Battissimo working. Oh my God. Battissimo is a bit of a diva lately. And now in overdrive. Oh my God. How many times does it have to post the same message now? Okay. And LG, I did see your message. Okay. Share the pic from yesterday of the puppy from Facebook. Let me pull that one up, my dear. And also, but oh my gosh. Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah, no, I think what's great is so many people know what they need to do when they're having a rough time, and we all have fucking rough times. But it's
Hmm.
figuring out what you need to do to find yourself in a happier place or a safe place Because to be honest, sometimes for some of us, when things get bad, they're also dangerous, whether it's due to addiction issues, whether it's due to mental health issues.
Mhm.
And just knowing that you know how to find that middle ground is great.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, can I give a
mhm.
suggestion for next week's topic for
Yeah,
Friday and at
yeah,
Friday or Mental Health Monday, whichever one it is that you do?
yeah.
Can we talk about emotional sobriety?
Ooh, yes. Let me write that in my Canva thing. Canva has a great subject planner that I'm starting to
Hmm.
try to use. I don't know if I'm using it the way I
Hmm.
need to,
Because
but
I've been hearing that word a lot lately, and I do not
sobriety.
know what the fuck that means. So I would love to
I've
like
never
have a
heard of it.
conversation. Yeah,
Yeah,
emotional
I've
sobriety.
emotional sobriety. Okay, I got to figure out what this is right now. Emotional sobriety. What is it and how do I practice it? The next frontier. Oh, it's a book that has just come out within the last year or so. Okay. One of the cornerstones of okay, alcoholism recovery is a concept called emotional sobriety, but it can help with all addictions. Interesting. Yeah, Tia, isn't it though? Okay, let's see what I can find out about it really, really quick since I'm not the only one wondering. What is emotional sobriety? Emotional sobriety goes beyond the absence of addictive substances. It is about developing a skill set that enables a person to manage their emotions in a healthy way, preventing them from resorting to substances as a coping mechanism. Sorry. So it came from addiction recovery. And basically, it's about because a lot of times we all know addictions are often used to self medicate us. Okay, we use drugs, alcohol, shopping, or
Food.
exercise. Yeah, it's a way to yeah, self-medicate. So it looks like what it's hey, we got Isabella over on the Twitch side. Hey, hey, hey. And sorry, we got LG backstage. LG's here. Hey, LG.
Who's the fella on the Twitch side?
Hi.
Mm.
Actually, this isn't a fella. It's Miss Isabella.
Oh,
Isabella is
Miss Isabella. I
awesome.
thought you said fella.
Oh,
My
Hey, Isabella.
ears, this speaker.
oh my God. Hey, LG, how you doing?
Bird. It,
There she is.
it's it's been a rough ride, but we're
Yeah,
getting better.
good. Good.
And I just wanted to put this out there
Yeah.
for anybody that is struggling with mental health. I I'm back in therapy hardcore.
Good. Not
My
good, but I'm happy you're
my
doing it.
yes, and
Yeah.
my daughter got committed, and it was a big deal.
Yeah.
Hardest thing I've ever done.
Yeah. And
And
she's
I
home
am
now?
so grateful I did it. She is.
How's she doing?
And she, I think this is hysterical. She hates the term coping skills. Okay.
Wait, what was it? Sorry, you
So we
faded out.
use the term I'm sorry. She hates the term coping skills.
Oh, got it.
So we're using the term strategies to help her
Okay.
through it.
Okay.
Um, we're lined up for support after the fact, which is good.
Yeah.
It it was just the hardest thing I've ever done.
Yeah. No, you got it. I look at you guys who are parents, and sometimes the best way you can show love to your child is by being the hard ass and having to do something that hurts
Oh
you.
well,
They think that you're happy about it and you're not, but she's going to
no,
be better for
absolutely. And please don't misunderstand. I have no
it.
problem being the hard ass,
Mhm.
but it was out of control,
Yeah.
and you know, when your 11-year-old starts screaming, just kill me, I want to die, what do you do?
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's it. That's it. Wow.
And I'm
Wow.
sorry, I didn't mean to bring this down.
No, no.
I meant
That's, you know,
I meant this to be an I meant this to be an uplifting thing because
yeah.
I've been begging for help and support forever.
Mhm.
There
Right,
is
right.
such a shortage of it
Yeah,
everywhere.
it's true.
Hardest thing I've ever done and the best thing I think I've
You've ever
probably
done.
ever done.
Yeah. No, I bet. I know how. I remember when you sent me the message privately about it, and my heart was going out to you because I know how close you are to her. And that is, and I've actually, this is not something new for anyone who's watched my mental health lives. I've told the story about a time that I lived on Kauai alone. It was when I was first on my own, and I will never forget. I reached a time in my life there, some stuff had happened, and I don't think I would have survived there alone if it hadn't been for my mom flying from Oahu to Kauai to spend a week with me. And it meant the world to me. And it was hard for me to ask her to come out, and probably harder for her to have to accept she had to come out. But it's one of those things that we
Right.
hold close now, and I know you and your daughter will hold that same thing close. And when she's in her 20s and 30s, she will remember that as the time that, because you cared enough about her to take that chance, okay, of, yeah, you had to be the hard ass, but you also were showing her how much you love her in the end.
Yeah. It was heavy, but at the end of the day, guys,
Mm-hmm.
my point being, and right after that, I got myself right back into therapy because
Yeah.
it was awful
Yeah.
to have to make that choice to leave her.
Yeah.
And she was an hour and a half away.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, it needed to be done. I'm glad that I did it. And I'm glad that I have myself back in for support myself.
Right.
I think it's important. I don't know how many parents are here, but when your
Can I
kids
ask
are
real quick
going
while you're
through
saying
things,
this? Put a one in chat if you're a parent. Real quick, put a two in chat if you're not. Okay, sorry, LG. Just wanted to see where our parents were.
no,
Yeah.
you're fine. I just think as important as it is to support our kids,
Mm-hmm.
it's important to get support for ourselves because
Yeah.
we don't take care of ourselves, we can't take care of anybody.
Yep. You're leading by, let me ask this. Does she know that you're seeing a therapist again?
Yes, ma'am, she
See, you're
does.
leading by example. You're leading by example. You're telling her how important this is, that it's nothing to be ashamed of. It's nothing, I mean,
There's no
feel,
shame.
no.
We we need to embrace whatever support we can get in a
Yep.
healthy way.
Yep.
Not only that, you're having
I'm
open
sorry. I
communication. Sorry.
Yeah. No, I'm loving, no, LG, I'm happy you're bringing all this up. Sometimes Cantina is laughs. Sometimes Cantina is cries. We've all been here where we're both all crying, and other ones. And Tia just said it perfectly. Okay, you can't pour from an empty cup. Being a parent is one of the hardest jobs there is out there.
amen.
And yeah, you've got to have that ability and going and getting that, because you not only are dealing with your child and the emotions they're going through, you're going through the emotions that you've gone through your whole life. And it's not just the emotions of now,
Amen.
it's how the old emotions affect the current emotions. And Mm, you got it now.
Exactly. And she is, I don't know how to put this the correct way. She does not know how to deal with the volatile emotions right now.
Okay. Right.
She's getting skills in place,
Okay, good.
and we'll she's getting support, I'm getting support, we'll power through it. We'll figure
Yeah.
it out.
Yep. You're stronger when you're working it out together. You're always stronger when you have someone else. It's the reason why I had to call my mom from Hawaii and ask for the help. I knew I could not make it through on my own. Okay, but with her, I made it
Sure,
through. And by the end of the week, mom had told me
sure.
if I need to be here for longer than 1 week, I'll be here longer than 1 week. But at the end of the week, I was at a place where I knew I could continue on. And but it took, in
Right.
that week, we grew closer than I think we've ever grown. Okay, I don't remember half of the week, but I can't tell you. We grew closer. Just, I remember the emotions of it all. And so I'm so happy you
Right.
have her back. And she's got her puppy back, which, by the way, I still have not pulled that picture up. I was going to pull that picture up and I did not do that. And also,
She's gonna
um,
be huge.
yes. And by the way, oh yeah, by the way, DC wrote something in the back. First, yeah, Oscar, I agree. I want a new iPhone also, by the way. I add all, but DC made a comment in private chat that I think was wonderful. They were saying, he was saying, I was also saying she's also having and establishing open communication, which is also a good thing. Okay, when you know you can go
I
to
don't
mom or dad,
disagree.
yep. And she'll know at 11, if you can establish that now at age 11, what's it going to be like when months go later and stuff like that, years later,
Right.
when she's in her teens and she truly needs to have that at that time. And
Agreed.
so,
And that's part of the reason that I made that choice. Now, there were a lot of reasons, but unless we got ahead of this before
right.
she was a teenager,
Yes.
like
Yep.
truly a teenager, you know,
Yeah.
like
Yep.
let's get ahead of this.
Yep. Now, I see that all the time. I kind of go through these
But
spurts where I'll watch certain TV shows. And right now, I've been watching like Hotel Hell and all that. But before that, I was watching Super Nanny. And I would look at the trouble where they would pull people together. And so many times it was in that preteen years because those are the magic years. Catch them then, or it almost becomes too hard to handle if you take too long.
I, I, I watched every episode of Super Nanny that was available when Bells was like 3.
Oh my God, I love it. I
She's
love
now
it.
11. I mean, like I watched every single one. Every single one.
Oh my God, I love it. I'm trying to remember to post all the comments so that people from Twitch can see the YouTube side and YouTube can see the Twitch side. So I keep trying to do that. So yeah, I used to love Super Nanny. I really used to love watching Super Nanny, but this was just literally just weeks ago I was watching it. Like I said, now I'm watching Hotel Hell and
Oh,
Rest.
she's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Oh yeah, she is. And you know what's sad? Did you
Oh,
know she does not have kids of her own? She was not able to get pregnant.
no, I know. I know. Bless her heart. And
Yeah.
there are so many people that fight fertility issues, and it's super sad.
Oh yeah. Yeah, totally, totally. So, yeah, it's really it's
But
amazing.
okay,
Yeah.
pull up the picture.
Oh, shit. Yeah,
We need
sorry.
happy,
We need
please.
happy. We need happy. Okay, let me pull
No,
Facebook.
you're
Unless, do
good.
you want to send it to me real quickly or post it? Put it up. Do you know how to share or not? If not, I can go through here. I just got to remember where it is.
From my phone, no.
Not from your phone. Okay,
Hold
got it.
on. I'll.
Okay, let me see. I think it was on Facebook, I think. We will see if I can find it on Facebook. I've been having so much fun looking at different puppy and kitty pictures. Oh, I think I got it here, my dear. You mean the ones with you guys all, with you and her? I think I've got the right one. Once I get an okay from her, then I will go ahead and share that one. I think I found it though. I just I want to pull it up where it's not sharing names because I don't know if it's going to share names. There. Okay, I've got it. LG, you there?
I'm here. Can you hear
Do
me?
you want me? I think I found it. I think I found it. The ones with the pup giving you a kiss?
Well, there are 3 pictures all taken 3 weeks apart. She's now officially 8 weeks old.
Oh my God. Okay, I think I got them. Let me get them in the right order. You can tell me if I have them in the right order or not. Let me just pull them up here. Oh, looky. We got Isabella. First of all, she is so good at what she does. I thought, yeah, see, I thought she had children too, Isabella. I really thought, okay, Joe had children with how good she was as a nanny and stuff like that. So it was really sad when I saw that she did not. Okay, I want to make sure I don't have names on this. Okay, no names. Okay, is this one of the pictures you're talking about?
Yep, that's number 1.
That's one.
That was
So how old was she here?
the day, 6 weeks, the day we brought her home.
Oh my God, she's going to be huge. She's going to be huge. There's this.
Now, that one was yesterday.
Oh, okay.
So
So let me
at
do
that-
it this way.
that
There we
picture,
go.
she's
Here
8
we go.
weeks.
So here's the middle
Yep.
one. Here you go. Look at those feet.
You-
They're gonna
7
be
weeks.
huge. Oh my God, she is going to be huge.
Yeah.
And she is going to be a therapy dog for
Her
you guys
daddy.
also.
Oh, absolutely. And now,
Yeah.
once I get the Velociraptor trained out of her, we're working on that. But
So
her
cute.
her daddy is 118 pounds.
She's gonna
And
be huge. You see her.
Her
bust in that
mama is
picture.
every bit of 90.
Oh my God, she's gonna be huge.
But
She's gonna be bigger than you
she's learning
guys.
quickly.
Oh yeah.
Hmm
Is she outdoor trained or indoor trained? For potty.
We're working on both.
Both. Okay, got it. So
We're working
yeah, I
on both.
always my first Maltese.
So
I
no,
actually,
she doesn't go in.
go for
I'm
it.
sorry.
No, don't worry.
I
Don't worry.
train potty inside is never okay.
Okay.
I don't care if I've got to get up and take her outside at 2 a.m.
Right.
That's fine. She's crate trained, but to and fro.
Right.
She
right.
hates the lead. Hates
That's
the
Wrigley.
leash.
Yep.
Hates it.
That's Wrigley.
Hates it. Hates it. Fights it. Hates it.
Oh my God.
She will come
Okay.
on command. She will sit. She will lay down. She will
bad.
stay, but not long yet, which is fair.
Right.
8 weeks old. I'm good with that.
Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, I got
she goes
Cassie doing
potty.
those, but none of the others.
No, she'll go potty on command. I'm still working on the leash. That's a bit
That's
weird.
the biggie.
But
see, it's
okay.
funny. The other day with us,
Yeah.
I got a call from the dog's breeder, and they're back to doing dog shows here. And she was like, "Hey, how's Wrigley doing and all?" And I'm like, "Oh, doing good." It's like, "Do you think you want to show him?" And I'm like, "Well, first of all, he's so matted. There's no way. I mean, Maltese show coat is ridiculous." I mean, if you've ever seen a Maltese show coat, I'll bring a picture
Oh,
up
yeah,
in a
it
second
is.
compared to my there's no way I'm doing that. But the other issue is Wrigley was raised during COVID.
Right.
Wrigley truly never learned how to walk on a leash because of COVID. It's ridiculous. Canine is asking LG, yeah, have you tried her on a harness? Yep, no luck. No luck there.
I haven't yet, and I probably should.
Might be a good idea. See how she
I
does on
probably
that.
should.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, I haven't taken her out and about all that much because she's only 8 weeks, so she doesn't have all of her vaccinations yet.
Okay, there you go. I was, hey, you guys don't start growling.
Well, I mean, there's
sorry.
Oh, puppy.
She was growling. She was growling.
No,
it's
you're
like,
fine, puppy.
I had to stop a freaking fight
I've
earlier.
just been nervous because 16 weeks they're not fully vaccinated.
No, I wouldn't take them out either at this point. By the way, hi, Grammy. Hey, coffee sounds good. This was coffee, but I did 3 cups and I thought it was enough. Yeah, so I need to go back to hot tea is what I need to go back to. But yeah, I was telling everyone before the mental health live earlier today, I had a huge almost dogfight start. Mom left. I think I told everyone about this. And all of a sudden I could hear massive, I mean, big time growling happening from the other room. And my mom, God bless her, cut up tons of treats, put them all in the dog food bowl. Now, they free feed. So all the dogs eat out of one big bowl and they're happy doing that. But you go putting treats in there, they're all going to fight over the same treats. So I literally had rigged Cassie by the scruff of her neck, holding her up. I mean, she knew she was in trouble. Didn't matter. Angie's here. Hey, Angie. And for those of you on the YouTube side, we also have Isabella hanging out over on Twitch. And also, let me pull these pictures down. Let's see. Ooh, people are having Burger King. So Canine is saying I would. Oh, it hasn't pulled. I hate how. StreamYard takes forever to get messages up. I would put her in a harness along with a collar. Good idea. Yeah, Oscar?
Yeah, I was gonna say when are we gonna go back to Vegas?
Once I have money, that would.
I'm gonna hop off of this. I just wanted to say I love y'all. We have an early morning tomorrow. We're going to the cool zoo, which is gonna be fun.
Oh, that'll be fun. Yes.
But
get pictures.
I love y'all so much. I will, I promise. I love y'all so much.
And I love you.
Good night,
Thank you
babe.
for popping in. Thank you. Seriously. Thank you. Yeah, because some of you guys know, I was kind of like, should I go live or not tonight? So yeah, thank you for popping up, LG. I really appreciate that. And yeah, Canine, the idea of putting a dog in a harness, just letting them walk around in the harness in the house, actually, I think helps somewhat too. So, ooh, look
I
at the
think
hat
this
coming
Cantina needs a little pep in the step. Let's look up funny reaction videos.
Funny reaction. Oh, is that it?
It could be dogs. It could be cats. It could be those dogs that have voices, but people put.
Oh my God! There goes cat.
Yeah, or the
William
dog.
Oscar taking care of all that. I'm sitting here breaking. Okay, you guys find anything? I will. Hey, JP's here. Hey, JP, what's good? Oh my God, the dogs are barking.
Oh my God,
that's
JP.
not good. That is so not good when they start that.
Hello,
yes, my dear.
I love JP's music. Have you heard of his music?
Oh yes.
Oh my God,
totally
it's so good. I have it on repeat like every time, like in my car, wherever I go. I love his music.
See, my problem is with music for me is I sing in the car horribly, multiple reasons horribly. So lately I have gotten to this point where I have these earbuds with me and I get in the car and have any of you guys ever heard the app Smule? Okay, SMULE, Sing is the name of the app. And oh my gosh, I have so much fun. I will just pull that up and I will pick songs and you can record yourself singing. Even if it's horrible, you can record yourself. But I have so much. That's what I do. I driving home and all that. Avery's here. Avery, welcome, 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 Avery. And oh yes. Oh, we've got something to share. Oh, funny animal voiceovers. Is that it? Okay, got it. You use Star Maker. I used to use Star Maker. I used to use Star Maker all the time, and I kind of stopped and went to Smule. I need to go back to Star Maker. My problem became it became expensive on both sides. Sorry, I'm pulling all these things up real
Oh,
quick.
and full disclaimer, I apologize if y'all hear motorcycle or car sounds in the background. I'm in my apartment, but my windows are open because the air conditioners here have not been fixed yet. So please
Ooh, got it.
just
Got it.
ignore the outside street noises.
No problem. Hey, if you guys could deal with me and the dogs barking, okay, I think we're good. We're good. And I do have to say, those Crisp is awesome. For any of you guys who ever do streaming and might want to, you're worried about like dogs or kids or stuff like that. Oh my gosh, it's the best thing ever. I mean, you guys don't even hear half of the times the dogs are barking. It's just great. So, and yes, JP, music. We love our music. You're going into boxing, JP? Oh my gosh. Angie has, I slacked off last year or so because, Angie, you guys all know Nicole Hodge. She was the sweetest thing ever because you guys know I love to sing. I absolutely adore singing, but I have fought twice, okay? Not once, but twice, pulmonary embolisms, multiple throughout both lungs. And she actually made a whole breathing exercise video for me. It was the best thing. I downloaded it and all this other stuff, and it's so good. And because it fucked up my lungs, my lung capacity and all, nothing like it used to be. I used to love singing. Yeah, Smule is awesome. Smule is awesome. And so, thanks, Isabella. I wish I could do what I used to do. I used to be able to do, you guys know Phantom of the Opera, the first soprano stuff. I used to do that.
I've never saw that.
You've never seen
ever in my life. No.
Oh,
I've seen clips and I know about the mask on his face, but I've never seen Phantom of the Opera.
Oh
ever.
My God. They have a movie version of it out now.
Mm-hmm.
And the movie version is not bad. The sequel to it, it sucks.
I know Robert Englund was in a version of Phantom of the Opera.
There you go. Yep. Yeah. No, the movie version is not bad. If you've never seen it, you don't have anything to compare it to, it's not bad. But Andrew Lloyd Webber literally tried to write a sequel, and I'm sorry, it was one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life.
I watched the original play of Cats on VHS.
Okay, well, at least it was that,
Not
and
the
it wasn't
movie.
the new version where you could see toes on the poor cat's feet. Okay, I'm like, no. Cats do not have toes. Okay, they got toe beans, not toes. Okay.
Yeah, that and James Gordon was annoying, so that was another thing that I did not want to see.
Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Angie, which one did you like? Angie says, I love that version of Cats. The old one. Okay, good. The old one. The new one was interesting, but they tried to bring a storyline to it. Cats doesn't have a storyline. It does.
Yeah, it does. The old lady dies. The old cat dies, and it's like, I always thought it was like some cult of cats. It was like a cat cult. It was like these alley cats that basically were a cult, and then the leader dude, and he like basically takes her up somewhere, probably to kill her. Up. The Russell Hotel. The memories. That old cat, that feral cat that nobody liked. I so identified with that cat. I was like, that is so me. I'm gonna be so ugly and rugged and old that they're gonna fucking take me up to the fucking thing with the old man smiling and I'm gonna die. Yeah.
Isabella. She's lived all 9 of her lives, and it's now time for her to go up to the heavy side layer. And yeah, actually, that show was written off of a book of poems by T.S. Eliot, if I remember right. It's actually a whole book of poems about cats. And I was like, that surprised me enough. And then you have Lin-Manuel pop up and write a whole musical about the life of Hamilton off of a book. And you're just like, what
I
else
want
are
to
people
see
going to come up with ideas?
Shaolin, which is about when Christianity came to China. I want to see that. It's very colorful.
Yeah. Wait, okay, wait.
Or it
I
was
know
hidden in China.
is it wait, what is it, a movie or is it
No, it's a
a
play.
book?
It's like a
Oh.
dance play.
Oh, you're talking about Shaolin. I've seen that twice, and it's more.
I have yet to see it. My niece got to see it, and the first time I saw those things, I really wanted to go. And then I find out my niece is going with her great aunt. I went with her great aunt like 2 Februarys ago, and I was like, "Fuck!"
Okay,
I wanted to go see that in the
question.
Van Gogh Museum.
Van Gogh's
Van
museum was
Gogh.
awesome.
You know,
Yeah, that was great. Shaolin. Okay, how many of you guys in chat have ever seen Shaolin? Basically, it's a touring company that does Asian inspired, okay, artistry type things. Okay, everything from singing to dancing to athletic type stuff, things like that. And yes, they do tie it in with their it does have a Christianity type thing, but you don't even see that in the show. It's more like just seeing people. I was trained in Chinese Beijing opera. So to me, it's a lot of people doing Beijing opera moves, and that's it. So, but it's good. It is. Got to see it once, maybe. Maybe that's what it is. JP, you do good, but the tuna can is dented. Oh my God. Oh my God, yes. Can't carry a tuna to bed. You know, to me, the fun is when we sing songs knowing we can't hit the notes whatsoever, but we're like, I can do this. I can do this. Yes. And then all of a sudden you try, and then you look down and you see the dog looking up at you like, what did I just hear? So, and that's what they do. Yes. Or worse, they start howling back at you. When the dog howls back at you, you know you got a problem. So, oh my God. What about you, Oscar? Can you sing for us?
Oh yeah, I could. Oh yeah, I like singing. Yeah.
Oh, baby,
Oh
baby.
baby,
How was it?
every time it's home. Oh baby, baby. Yeah.
Why did I know if there was any song Oscar would sing, it was that one? Yep, exactly. I love it. I love it.
Where's Siren
we
Okamai?
I don't know. I know he was here earlier, but I know he's having a rough night too. So
Yeah.
we're all, yeah, wherever we feel
who?
the best place to be is. Yeah.
Let's.
Who?
Oh, Siren.
Oh, Siren. Our
Oh,
friend
Siren. I thought he said
Yeah.
Simon. I'm like, who the
Oh,
fuck is
nope,
Simon?
nope. No, that's the guy from American Idol. Well, used to
Oh
be
my
American
goodness!
Idol, but now,
I wish I had a
yes.
boyfriend, but I'm gonna be single. I love being single. You know.
Hey, it's more
I wanna
fun when
be
you're
like-
single. Trust me, it's so much
Yeah.
more fun when you're single.
We haven't even hit 1 o'clock yet. Oscar, don't.
Oh, yeah, no,
Damn.
once we get to a certain time, then all that. Okay, so all of the beads have been put in a bag. Now I can start actually working on it. This is good. So, oh my God, I swear. So, yeah, last week, not last week, the weekend before that totally surprised me because I had all of these diamond painting stuff all set to sell. And I'd been selling like 3 or 4 at a time each show. I sold like 17 in one show. And
Holy
like that was
fuck.
half of my product. So I've been madly trying to build up any new product I can build. It's crazy. So that's what I am working on for sure. So yes, Chinese. Hey, JP, what it was my master's degree is in public health, but my bachelor's is actually in theater. And since I went to the University of Hawaii, it's very Asian inspired. Okay, not Western theater, it's Asian theater. So, I mean, I had training kabuki, but while I was there, the main training was Beijing opera, which is like the most physical thing you guys have. You literally, we were joking about it the other night. We went to an escape room, and a lot of us who went to school together, we're still all friends. We were remembering all the exercises we would do. Okay, everything from, okay, our hand things and all. But one of them, you'd put your hands out and you'd start at one side, stage right, and you'd actually cross the stage to the other side, taking your hands out like this, take a step, and your foot would kick out and kick your hand, and then come down, and then the other foot would do it, and you would try to get your hands as high as they would go. And
I don't
all
know
by
if this
yeah.
is considered Beijing opera, but remember that one part in The King and I, the old one with the hot guy with the bald head and those dashing
Yes.
eyebrows? I can never remember that
Yes.
actor's name, but god damn, he was sexy. The Simon of Legree part, the play that they did.
Yeah, no. That was not Chinese Beijing opera. That was actually tied to Thai, if I remember
Thai.
right.
No, what I'm saying it was another form. It was very, very body movement, very
right.
Asian, so it's Thai.
Oh yeah. No,
Yeah.
it definitely. And I'm trying to remember. I used to know the type of dance that was. There's actually a name for that. But yeah, for example, you have all the things where I can't do it now because of my hand, but you'd actually flex your hands to get them to come up and all. I mean, yeah, when I was younger, I could do all that. I cannot do it now. So Crystal's heading to sleep. Everyone say night nights, Crystal.
Night,
I love you, my
Crystal.
dear. And Chinese orchestra. Oh my gosh, Chinese, Japanese. Oh my God, kabuki. There are certain. I used to house manage during
Kabuki. That
shows,
sounds like some. Sorry, that sounds
like
like something you need to wipe with, man.
I love kabuki. I love the clown characters. There's certain names for them all, but oh my gosh, Chinese Beijing opera and all. There's certain times when you're performing and a character does some actually more. Yeah. Hey, we'll do. Oh, you're saying that to Miss Cristola. Good night, my dear. And also, in certain types of Asian theater, there's things. Okay, you yell out at the stage when they do, like in kabuki, they kind of come in with certain views and stuff like that. You'd yell certain words out. Okay, and the word changes depending on what the type of show is. Okay, one of the ones that I'll never forget was you'd yell out "matemashita" and stuff like that, and it'd be at certain times when the actor would do certain kind of looks and all, and it would be the funnest thing to do because I was a house manager, and most of the people in the audience had no idea what they were supposed to do as an audience. So house manager, assistant house manager, and all, we'd be back at the back of the house, and we'd be yelling all these words out right at the perfect time. And oh my God, it was so much fun. It's kind of like when you would do Rocky Horror Picture Show and you have the yellbacks and all. If you go see that show, it's just like that. It's so much fun.
Didn't the Queen of the Desert fandom, the ones that love that movie, Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, also do that too at their showings?
Good question. That is, yeah, Queen of the I could see them. Queen of the Desert, no, not Desert callbacks. I think that's what they're called. I'm gonna have to check that because I could see them doing that. Oh, I love that show. I loved that show, Queen of the Desert.
It was also a movie.
In fact, it was. Oh my God, I loved the movie back in the day. The movie was just amazing. In fact, the movie I think came before the play, right? Yeah. Okay. Got it. China has changed. Oh God, JP. Yes. I still want to go to China so bad. And
Japan for me.
Japan is yours. Oh, sorry guys. Dropping sounds into the microphone. That's not good.
Wall-to-wall vending machines.
Oh yes, with the little claws that pick out the cool little toys and stuff.
And cakes and burgers and a bread in a can. I've never. I'll eat and try bread in a fucking can. I've never had it before.
I know.
I've had a
Yes.
panettone. Oh yeah, I was gonna say
Oh,
something, but a Louisiana girl was in the middle of talking, but I didn't want to say nothing. But puppy bomb, she bombed
puppy
like right
bomb.
in the middle of Louisiana's talking. But I didn't want to interrupt her because she was saying some important stuff.
Puppy bomb. You want to puppy bomb it? And then
They
someone's
both do.
jealous
She's
over
like,
here.
"Where's my
Yep.
love? Damn it! Look at that other dog." She's like, "Bitch, where's my love?"
Cassie, you want attention too?
She's
And then
like,
we
"Yeah."
got Mom on the ground.
She's like,
Yeah,
"What the
Mom
hell?"
wants.
She was having
What?
her fucking
What?
Miss Piggy moment. She was looking at you just like Miss Piggy,
Oh,
like, what are
yes.
you doing? What are you
She's the
doing?
attitude. She is the attitude one. She's the
Mm,
one that literally will climb. If I have dog treats up on the table or something like that, she doesn't have to see them. She smells them and she knows exactly where they are. And if I won't get them down, she will find a way to climb up on top of the table. She will go
mhm.
from chair to chair or box to box or whatever she has to just to get there.
She's still
Hey,
giving
it's
you ugly
Argent's
looks.
mom. Oh, you know why? I just gave treats to one dog and not her. So
She's
Jet's
like,
mom's
"Uh-huh,
here. Okay.
bitch."
What, Cassie? You want this? You
I
want
could
this?
be
They
her
can't
inner
see you.
voice. Mm.
Hmm. Oh, you don't want anything now. You just want to. Yeah, she'll only throw a temper tantrum because I'm giving the other dogs treats and not her. But then
I
I
just
give her
love
one
that
and she's
look
like,
she
I
was
get it.
giving you. It was funny. It was like she was looking at you with her eyes, but also her nose. It's hilarious.
Oh, but I don't know, Canine. Do you have any dogs that you look at and you're like, oh my God, they are so smart compared to the rest of the dogs? Uh-oh. He just kicked himself off, I think, Oscar. I think we just left. Jerry said cute
I'm
furry
here.
babies. Hi,
I'm here.
Jerry.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. You're good. You're
Where's
good.
AJ? Did he left?
He just dropped. He just dropped by accident. He'll probably be back up.
Oh, okay.
He
I was like,
probably
where
did
is he?
something weird.
Huh.
Yeah. So, oops, someone's climbing up behind me.
Oh my
What,
goodness.
Cassie?
It's been a crazy night. Look at my,
It's
you
been
know.
nuts. It's been
Yeah.
absolutely crazy. Oh, you don't want that? You don't want that? Okay. So JP said went there and Germany on tours,
Hey,
6 month
look at my.
tours. Blue. Whoa. Yeah.
Remember Magic Mike? How I lost my voice?
Yes, I don't remember Magic Mike. That night is kind of pretty much a
Oh my
blur
goodness.
for
I can't
me.
believe I lost my whole voice in Vegas, though. I can't believe that. I was like,
Oh, I finally got my voice back maybe about 3 weeks ago.
oh
Finally,
wow.
finally. It was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyone who was there understands why I'm saying I completely, utterly, the night is a blur for me
It
because
was fun though. Oh
someone,
my God. It was one of Robbie's. It was, I was like, I was blessed that I was part of
yeah,
Robbie's,
yeah,
like
that was
my
fun
first
that
wedding
night.
ever.
That is so
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
awesome.
fun.
Sorry about that. I was trying to look at the comments by hitting the more
Ah,
button, and I hit
oh
the
yeah.
leave instead. Oh,
Well, you know how many times I've almost done that myself. I've actually finished a live and thought I was hitting in broadcast, but I actually left the studio instead. And I've done that a couple
that
times.
happened to me. Except I thought I hit the yes button where it says end live because that's all I
Yeah.
got is end broadcast.
Yes.
It went on for 2 more hours. I was like,
Oh
fuck.
my God.
I was like, thank God the
Oh
mic
my
wasn't
God.
on.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, nuh-uh.
I've almost gotten so sure about things, okay, and so worried about it that I'm now covering my camera in between because I'm always so scared it's going to pop on while I'm getting ready or something
You
like
put
that.
band-aids and stuff on your
Oh my
camera.
God. Well, no, what I did, well, I don't have it now, but I used to have a mask, a face mask here, and I would actually keep it right over here and then I just drop it like that.
Here's the thing
And
about that, though. Everybody covers their camera. I've seen weirdo, not you. I'm not calling you weirdo, but weirdos put band-aids, all that stuff.
of course
I was like, okay, putting it on the camera. What about the microphone? Y'all cover the camera, but y'all don't cover the microphone. I'm like,
well,
what's the
I
point?
don't make any sounds that you guys have to worry about.
No,
Okay? Me
I
getting
was talking
dressed is
about
one thing,
the
but
peoples that do that I used to hang out with that were like the
yeah,
tinfoil. You know what I mean?
yeah,
I was
exactly.
like,
Worried
okay,
about everything.
I was like, so you cover the camera. What about the microphone?
So funny. So funny.
Yeah, I was
You
like,
got it.
I was like, some of these people are ridiculous, man.
Yep.
No
yeah.
shot, no shot. As these new, I swear, there's a new term every week. The current one is no shot on Twitch, and it's like, what's that mean? It means no kidding,
Interesting.
no
No
kidding. I'm
kidding.
like,
Okay.
slang changes every 10 seconds on that bitch.
Oh,
Because
hell
a lot of
yeah.
them are on TikTok. It's like every 10 seconds. It used to be like, as like years went by, the language would change. Hey
Ooh,
y'all,
yeah.
sorry, I didn't mean to
Now it's
talk
getting
so
worse and
much.
worse. It's getting, hey Lonnie, how you doing, my dear? And here she goes, is gonna go for the farmer's market. Ooh, now that sounds fun. That actually sounds fun. I'd like to do that tomorrow,
I
except
miss
I'm gonna be
Boston.
at a mall. We got another craft show at the Waimalu Mall. Well, not mall, it's a shopping center. But K9 actually answered the question I was talking about. So her staffy is so smart and had a boxer that was amazing. You could actually watch the wheels in the head. That's Cassie. That is Cassie. Cassie is the one I remember when she was like 6 months old. This was my room at the time, and I was sleeping in that bed, and I had my TV right here where I'm looking right now. And all of a sudden, I'm watching a movie. It was Lady and the Tramp, that live action Lady and the Tramp. And all of a sudden, I look at Cassie, and she's sitting there staring at the TV, just watching everything. And then all of a sudden, two of the dogs are kind of getting upset at each other. And all of a sudden, I could hear her going, "Arr," and she's just totally into. Yeah, no, she is probably the smartest dog I've ever seen of mine in my life. I know everyone has their own dogs. She's my smart one. So smart. So, oh, good. You're doing good. Yay.
I had to put a little bit of salt in my water.
Salt in your water. I don't know if
Yeah,
I
to
could pull
stay
that off.
hydrated because I'm sweating like
Okay.
crazy. Not
Right. Oh,
ionized
that's
salt,
good.
thank goodness. But
Yeah.
it's supposed to
Yeah.
help absorb so you stay hydrated.
Oh, that's good. That is good. Oh, sorry. This is hard to see. So we are going to start with this one. This is going to be my first one of the night that I'm going to work. It was
Pikachu.
either that or the stickers. I do the stickers or these, and I thought, you know what? These I can seal. This is my problem. I was going to do the stickers and sell the stickers, but I was going to seal them. So if people put them on their their notepads or whatever, they'd stay on real good. The problem is I'm worried if I use acrylic or something to seal it, they're not going to be able to remove the sticker off the backing. So I think I'm going
Is
to
it
sell them.
waxed?
No, they're not waxed.
No, I meant the backing paper.
Oh yeah, yeah, they are.
Then
See
you
here.
shouldn't have a problem. It should
You
be
think so?
wax. It's wax.
Okay, well maybe I'll try that then with one.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, JP, it is time for a merch store. I'm actually been looking at Treasures by Locomai. It's going to be called. I'm just in the middle of setting up the company right now. And I'll do that. Then, of course, I've got, oh, I didn't show you guys this one. There's my Captain
America.
One. And then, of course, I showed you guys that one.
Spider-Man.
That one. These still are my favorite.
When are you going to get some DC up in that biatch?
I have DC. They're just not sealed. Where's my DC? There's my DC. I think these are my DC. Where's my DC? There they are.
If it doesn't come surprise to people, I'm not that huge of a Marvel fan. I'll play Spider-Man and other Marvel games, but I'm not like into the reading of the comics.
Oh, sorry.
I'm like IDW, Image Comics, DC, of course, because that was the first, you know.
Oh yeah, totally. Wait, no, never mind. Okay, I got the whole. Well, I got no Iron Man. That's not.
That's Marvel.
Thor. That's all Marvel. Oh, I got Batman. I got Batman.
One Batman. That saved your life. That's fine. But there's the only one.
I'm like, okay. Oh my God, why do I have the coffee in here? I should not have a thing of coffee in there. Oh my God, I got to seal all of these tonight is what I have to do before I make a mess with them again. So yeah, that's going to be the fun. So, but I'm trying to do, I don't like the wooden ones. The wooden ones they're wooden coasters. You have to seal both sides. Thank you, Isabella.
My thing is like she got like a merch store and sold that stuff. What would the pain in the ass be for selling because it belongs to somebody else's IP?
You know, that's been something because my friend, if you ever go to his website, theoldtaku.com,
Hmm.
um, all of the keychains that we sell are from various animes.
Hmm.
And usually you're fine because you are buying something made by another company. So the IP connection connects with who it is that did this, not who makes it after.
Oh, okay.
So, and as long as you can show proof of that buying, you're fine. And so yeah, because I'd worried about that for a while. I've actually shared the website of the keychains and all that we've done. So, but it's fun. It's fun
Yeah,
doing
as long as
those.
it ain't Disney though, because he'll mouse will come for your cheeks.
We've done a couple. In fact, right now we're rolling out our Pride stuff. Well, he's rolling out his Pride stuff, and he has a tote that is a rainbow Mickey Mouse. And oh my God, it's so cute. It really is adorable. I'm trying to find, okay.
That's nice.
Yeah. And so we'll see how quickly those sell tomorrow.
Hopefully, it's
So,
better than Target's.
oh, yes. Yeah. Actually, here, I'm going to share with you guys so you guys can see some of what we sell in case anyone's interested. It's his company. I just help because I'm a friend. And then he lets me sell my stuff at his table that way. So,
That's cute.
yeah. So,
I'm
the old
looking.
taku. The old taku. So, these are like the keychains.
I thought you
And
said
you
old
name
taco.
demons. Oh, no, old taku. And also keychains. We've got all the Ghibli stuff, Demon Slayer, you name it. They've got some really cute things here. The bags, though, are my favorite. The bags are my favorite. So all the different bags.
That is that a poo? That's a
No.
poo.
Oh, yes, our laughing poop emoji. Come on, it's life. You got to have fun with the laughing poop.
I was like, what?
Yep, laughing poop emojis. Laughing poop emojis are fun. Actually, the Shiba is cute. The Shiba is really cute.
I thought it was a constipated poop emoji because its eyes were closed. Normally, you see one where its eyes are open.
Oh, yeah. Then we got our
I
World
like
of
'em.
Warcraft. He has for the Horde, but he doesn't have for the Alliance, and yet both of us are Alliance. So that's an issue. I've had a talk with it. These are all actually, from Japanese card games and all from Hanafuda. Hanafuda is a Japanese card game that's played by a lot of people here. So
Nice.
I haven't seen the website in a while. It's been a while since I've seen it. We were just updating. There's all
Are
the
those
Harry Potter
for
stuff.
your dice, the bags?
That's how they started off. Was actually, yes, they started off as something for making putting your dice in. Now I'll be honest, I use them for anything and everything, you name it. So, but yeah,
Cool.
so that's everything. We also sell dice now. I'm actually going to help with making jewelry out of dice. That's what I can't wait to have fun. But anyhow, that's when you guys hear me talk about the craft fairs. That's what we're selling. And he's been real nice since I kind of help him with that. He lets me sell my stuff at the table, so it works out real well. So, Canine, I'd like to find someone with a shop to put things in on consignment. You know what, Canine? Do you have any local places willing to do that? Because I know, yeah, that's always been my thing too. Is I used to make rosaries, jewelry. Let me see here. Here's actually some of the jewelry I've made in the past. So, and but I don't have enough to start full force sales. So, yeah, consignment is smart. If you could find a small little thrift store, something like that, willing to do that, it'd be cool. What type of jewelry do you make? So, thank you, Isabella. And who all makes stuff? Who all has a hobby? What is everyone's hobby here? Love to know that.
Hobby? I haven't had a hobby in a minute. Like a aside of streaming. Well, okay, because I really don't want my life to be like that 24/7. Unfortunately, it is. every
It
day,
is right
all
now.
day.
Yeah.
Yes, but I was knitting.
Oh
I
yes.
I was photography was a hobby for a moment.
Okay.
I mean,
Hey,
it still
photography can
is.
become a job quick too.
Yes,
M-
yes, it can.
Yes.
Comics, of course, that's always going to be
Okay.
a thing of mine. I
Yeah,
have
my
like,
niece used to.
sorry,
Yeah, go for it. No, 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 go for
music
it.
it can be a hobby. I just a lot. I have a lot of hobbies. It's just I fluctuate of when I get to participate in them.
You got it.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah, my niece used to love photography and she would do it as hobby, but now it's become she does concert photography. She literally
Yes.
lives in New York,
See,
goes to
that's
concerts.
weird though. I have a problem taking pictures of other people, but I have no problem taking pictures of like things around me and surroundings
Still
and things
life.
I find beautiful.
So you're
You
more
know,
of a still life or nature then.
yeah, because I
Okay.
just feel something so intrusive of taking a pictures of. No, sorry, my
Right.
mouth
No.
still does that sometimes.
Ah.
Intrusive of taking pictures of people.
Oh, got it, got it. What about you, Oscar? What are your hobbies? If you're still
Mm.
there. Let's see if Oscar can hear us. And Kay and I we're seeing if
Mm.
Oscar can hear us.
Let-
Years
Let's
ago, there
be
were a lot
careful
of
with
those
that question,
places.
though.
I
It
know.
is after dark. We know.
Oscar's favorite hobbies are sitting on people's faces, giving lap dances. What else is
And
yours?
other
I
things
love
we
my
can't talk
Oscar.
about on stream.
Yes,
I
I love Oscar. Oscar is my
love him
baby.
too.
I do, I do, I do. Oh, here's canines. Jewelry, bingo, sewing. Yes. I actually want to start making a couple new things with sewing and creating my own patterns. It's never going to happen, but I'd like to. Photography, garden. Oh gosh, gardening is one thing I've never pulled off well. Dog training, painting, cooking. You want to cook for me? I need someone to cook dinner for me because this literally was my dinner today. I
Yeah,
have a horrible looking burrito for dinner that I took two
yeah.
bites out
By
and
the
that was
way,
it.
look at my. I've been watching. You know those chicks that have like extremely acrylic nails, and they're into the diamond arts. Now, I call them cheaters. I'll tell you why I call them cheaters. Instead of
Why?
doing like one pen, they got pens that can hold multiple diamonds in it. They got a roller. I'm like, y'all are
What's wrong with
cheating.
that? What's wrong with that?
Because I'm like the
Oh,
roller
the
is
roller.
wrong though. I'm like y'all
Yeah,
are cheating.
yeah. Well,
But you
they
see
also
these
have some.
ladies
Yeah, go for it.
with their acrylic nails doing that, and,
Yeah.
and it's like fast, and I'm like you and the organized ladies, like where are y'all going? Because you guys seem to go to the same acrylic. You know what I mean?
The really, really, yeah, no, exactly. See, me, I nails, forget it for me. But no, I use my multi-placer, but I cannot use multi-placer on these, only on the paintings. Now, if I was
Mm-hmm.
doing like this here, which by the way, will be going to Chicago with me once I seal it, but that one will be going to Chicago. So, but that one I would use my multi-placer with. But yeah, these you can't, they're maybe
Yeah,
I can
and I
use a
saw the roller one. The roll, I'm like, that is a fucking cheat.
yeah.
The whole
Well,
point
I
is to
do,
do it slowly so you can relax and have
yeah.
fun. That's cheating if you're just rolling them on there.
Now the question, so are they actually rolling? Because I'm not sure. I've seen a roller before that you
It looks
use.
like a pizza cutter, but it's glass and it's got like the sticky stuff on it, and you line up the diamonds on it, and then you roll it on there, like literally roll it
You're
onto the.
taking just as long. You're literally taking just as long to
It just
line
makes
things up.
they're doing it to make the lot for the lines, like lines of one color. Yeah,
Uh, no,
yeah.
no, no, no. I have seen rollers that I'll actually use at the end that you can take and you, especially if you do the square diamond painting, not as much the circle, but the square because they literally fit perfectly. And you'll take a roller and you roll over it. And, oh, it's the coolest thing. You can
Oh,
actually
it's
hear
not
them all
like a
click into place. But this
yeah.
sounds
It's not
different.
like that. It's not like that. They literally have like diamonds all around the roller, and they roll it into the little squares, and then line
That
it
is
up. I saw this
weird.
lady roll one color and then do the double diamond. Roll one color and then do the double diamond, like the thing you got in your hand. Roll one color. And
Right.
it was fast.
Oh my
I'm like,
God.
that's
No, 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 no.
cheating. That is so
Yeah,
much
that's
cheating.
because mine are never really straight. I'm not the straightest. I try to get straight for the things that I'm going to sell out. I want that to look good. But if it's for me and just me, then I don't worry as much. So, but I've got way too many I need to work on over the next few days. So,
That and what is with these girls and the acrylic and the beige with the spring and the silver and the diamonds on their nail? Because every single one, it's either the organizers, the diamond painters, and all that stuff, and they're all doing quick videos. And I'm like, it's either
well,
the same woman or they're going to the same lady. I'm like, what the?
I
Mhm.
think so many people they feel if you're going to be the type of person who is shown because I've even considered this myself. If I am doing diamond painting and I get the second camera showing down, I'm like it's horrible enough when you see that I bite my nails and everything like that.
Mhm.
So the people who really do that, they're like, "Oh, I got to have pretty nails. I got to look good here. I got to look good there." And I'm like, "Oh my
You
god.
would do good with an overlay, because then you wouldn't bite your nails.
Oh,
Just do
that
an
would
overlay, like a satin overlay or a paper overlay.
paper overlay.
Yeah,
Really interesting. I didn't even know
yeah,
there was such a
yeah.
thing."
They have. I'll have to go back into my cosmetology book. It's been a minute. Satin, paper, s- no, silk overlay, paper overlay, and fiber overlay. I believe it is.
Oh,
I'll have to look.
interesting.
I'll have to look. And it's
I
just to like
used
put over the nail. It's not to
right
like extend it or anything like that.
right
It's just
right.
yeah.
See, I used to have a great nail place down the hill here, and I used to go all the time back then. First of all, it became expensive, so I was like, forget it. And second of all, it was like they closed, and now I have to go further into town, and I'm like, well, forget it.
I would
So
do it, but I live too far away. Yeah.
you just gotta come fly out here every 2 to 4 weeks, and then we're set. That's all.
Yeah.
That's
Then you'd
it.
be paying me money and then it would cost you even more than the places you would want to go to.
Exactly. You could fly out here with Oscar, right, Oscar? You gonna fly out here to Hawaii and visit me someday?
Oh yeah, I will. Yeah, definitely.
Yes. Actually, there's a couple people who I've been talking to who are thinking about flying out here at one point or another. I can't wait. Show off
I
my
mean,
town.
I might be. I'm kind of scarred. The reason why I say I'm
Ah,
on a scarred is living on a living volcano. That scares the fuck
you're
out of
not.
me.
First of all, where I live, it's not active. It actually where I live is no different than living on the west coast somewhere where you have all the volcanoes. Big
Hmm.
Island is active. Yes, that is active. But the Hawaii volcanoes are not the explosive types. Okay, like a Mount St. Helens or something like that. They're more
Yeah,
of the lava type. Yeah, at all, which helps. But yeah, I've been now. Not that you don't look out the door and see a volcano, but they
I
haven't erupted
yeah.
in
I'd be looking and
thousands.
I'd be like, "Holy shit, I'm in Pangea."
There you go. There you go. I have other friends who are like, "Oh my gosh, there could be what if you have a tidal wave?" And I'm like, "We have. I've been here for a couple tidal waves. One of them was about 2 inches tall. Another one was about 6 inches. That's about the worst my tidal waves have. Actually, no, we did have the Japan when Fukushima and all happened. That tidal wave that hit here was a couple feet tall, but it didn't North Shore got it pretty bad. We did not on my side of the island. So, no
I was
matter where you
watching
live.
something about a tidal waves that something like 1490 or something. There was one that was like the tallest fucking one on record. It was huge.
Where was this? Alaska?
No, sometime in the 19 was it 1949 or 8 or 1490?
Oh, in Hawaii.
It was like the hugest
April
tidal
Fool's
wave, like
Day.
the hugest tsunami ever recorded.
Oh, okay. Well, I know there's two types of tsunamis that I've looked at, And there's the earthquake type tsunami, the ocean based tsunami, where things happen like this and water goes that way. Then there's the type that happens from a landslide. The landslide ones are always bigger than the ocean based ones. The landslide ones literally, and actually we've had them here in Hawaii way back thousands and thousands of years. Part of the island actually fell off, and when it falls off, it creates a huge tsunami. Alaska still gets these. I love watching those. Oh my gosh, the videos on YouTube you can find of giant waves caused by avalanches. Just ridiculous. They're nuts.
Yeah, it's wait.
Lituya Bay. Yes. Sorry,
I was
Kane, I
thinking
just hit it on the head. Lituya Bay. Yes. And Lituya Bay was a landslide volcano, landslide tsunami. That's the one you're talking about, actually. Let me see if I can find anything on it. Lituya. Yep. It came from a ford. Let's see. There was an earthquake that caused some stuff to go. Let's see. I'm pretty sure that was actually because it was in a bay. It created this. Yeah, it was horrible.
That in Africa splitting in two.
Oh gosh. Well, you guys know, mainland gets it bad. There's a volcano that, oh gosh, it's not the Canary Islands. What island is it off of the East Coast, closer to Europe, right off the coast of Europe? That when that thing falls, it's going to create a massive tsunami that's going to hit the East Coast. It's going to be nuts when that happens. So, yeah, here's the stuff about Lituya Bay. Let's see, apocalyptic wave. The name turned out in 1899, but it was 1958 that Lituya Bay's unpredictable waters reared up in true apocalyptic fashion after a 7.8 earthquake. A rock slide sent 90 million tons of rock plunging into the bay, the equivalent of 8 million dump truck loads. Eyewitnesses report describing a chaotic and surreal scene. I'm trying to see how tall. The damage to the forest on the other side extends to an elevation of 700 feet. So, yeah, that was, and it's all because it where it happened, it just got caught with the whole bay. It's nuts. Hawaii's going to have that someday too, actually. If you look at part of the Big Island has a crack that's going down the side of it. And someday that crack is going to fall off and we're going to have a tsunami the same way. Let me see. Big Island. Yep. Crack.
I thought.
Yeah, go for it.
I didn't know that was called a tsunami. I thought those were just mudslides and avalanches.
Yeah. Well, they start as an avalanche. An avalanche is the actual land movement. Mm-hmm. And but once they hit water, then it turns from a avalanche into the tsunami as the water goes up. And that's what pretty much happens at that point. I'm trying to find that crack to show you guys. It's just, La Palma is the one that's going to hit the big the East Coast. La Palma is going to be huge when that happens. Let's see. The Great Crack. Here we go. I think this is it. Let's see. Yeah, I think this is it here. You know how we get talking about all sorts of weird things in Cantina. Who knows what the discussion. So, Volcano Wash, are we breaking away? The Great Crack. Oh my God, I love that name. It's the Great Crack. Yes. I'm trying to see if it shows a picture of it. Oh, no, it doesn't show a picture of it.
The Great Crack, but no cheeks.
Exactly. There you go. There you go. Here's the La Palma one with the mega tsunami. This is going to be nuts when that's whatever. But yeah, once that
Wasn't the Edge of Tomorrow?
Oh my God, yes. Yes. And I love those movies. I love a good disaster flick.
They always got to show something happening to the fucking Statue of Liberty. Always.
Oh, yes. No, exactly. The statue's got to go. Since we're talking water, did y'all ever think about where the oceans meet? Interesting. Yes. Cape Horn is like the most dangerous waters in the world because you've got the oceans coming there and the amount of storms and stuff like that. That is, yeah, that's one area I'd love to take a cruise around Cape Horn. I think that'd be so cool.
But
Maybe
yeah,
the
they're
guy,
also
yeah.
saying because Africa's splitting in half, we're getting a new ocean.
Hmm? Really
Yeah.
interesting. Very, very interesting.
I always get this weird shit coming in my Google News feed, like I'm reading it, like right.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, I'll never forget when I was administrator at, I think it was my first facility that I was administrator at. We had a rule in long-term care. Most hospitals do this, that you do not allow any vacations during the holidays because everyone's fighting for vacation. Everyone wants to go and have Christmas off and New Year's off and all these things. So we always had a rule at this one facility: no vacation during that time. Okay, you could take a day here or there, but you could not go taking a full vacation. I had this one employee who, I swear, she came up with some of the most creative ways of getting vacations. I mean, she lost her dad twice. Her dad passed away 2 different times while I was there. Her auntie actually died multiple times, more than twice. But the highlight of the whole time I was there was she showed up one day with a request to be gone for a month. Okay, like 2 weeks in December, 2 weeks in January. And I'm like, you know, we can't do that. If I let you do it, then I gotta well, my island is actually disappearing. And you know what? We've been told because of global warming, and it is true. These islands are disappearing. But hey, but yeah, welcome, welcome, welcome,
Hey,
and
look at
welcome,
my.
Miss Hockett.
Hey,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Oscar.
have to step down. I'll try to be back in a bit, okay?
Okay, no problem, no problem. See you later.
Alrighty, and bye bye.
Love you, my dear. Thanks for popping in. Yes, Hockett and Bethea. Love you guys and aloha. But yeah, it was hilarious. All of a sudden, this employee, she's like, but you know, my family lives there and the government is moving us all off at some time. And because it's going to be going underwater, and this might be the last holiday that I can ever spend on my island and all that. Of course, I go checking, and it's like anytime in the next 5 to 10 years, the island's going to go under. But it was nothing like having to sign someone's vacation paperwork because their island was going to sink. And also, but yeah, no, people will try anything to get days off at certain times. I do have to say, her father dying twice, though, was very creative. Very, very creative. So, yeah. So, but yeah, no, I love good earthquakes, volcanoes, tsunamis. What is your favorite disaster flick? Anyone have any good disaster flicks they'd suggest?
Twister.
Oh, I forgot about Twister.
They're gonna be making a sequel called Twisters.
You're kidding me.
No.
That worries me. Why does that worry me so much? That really, yeah, that's kind of like the Little Mermaid was. I did see the Little Mermaid, by the way. I was like,
sequel, not remake.
yeah, which does make a little difference. Yes, at least it's not that. So, but I don't know. I loved it. I loved the first Twister. So hopefully they can keep the level of quality at the right. Twister for you as well, Isabella. Okay, that's 2 votes for Twister. I like to play the game Twister.
See, I think with these movies now, they hit or miss, but they could do something, add legacy, but add some new. You know what I mean? Yeah. Bring in the legacy, but add in the new.
Right. No, I think that's a good one.
Kind of like what they did with Scream.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like bring back Helen Hunt, but make there more like a new, like a new couple, new set of hunters.
Yeah, you can have a whole new kickoff, but you have to have some level of a connection between both to begin with. Otherwise, why are you doing a sequel? Okay, you might as well just do a whole new movie. Okay, and call it a different name. You're just trying to cash in off of that just does not make sense to me whatsoever. So, but
Hmm. I mean, they could do
yeah.
it. I mean, they did it to Maverick.
Yeah, that they did. That one was done well. And actually, you know what? I got to tell you guys this. Two people just came up with this and didn't even know it. Oh wait, no. Isabella and I did have it highlighted. The Day After Tomorrow, and then Bethea was also saying, yep, Day After Tomorrow was great. That was
What
really good.
about Dante's
Yes.
Peak?
You know, I just rewatched that last week. Mom and I. You know how we watch our movies? We're at an age now that she's forgotten most of the movies from 10 years
Yeah.
ago. So we were dull.
You
But
know, there was a
she,
lot of
yeah,
storm movies after that movie came out, especially ones that came like straight to TV, like
yes.
Volcano, Mount
Oh,
St.
yeah,
Helens,
Yep.
because they
Yeah,
actually did a
Volcano.
movie about Mount St. Helens.
Yep. Yeah, Volcanoes was good. Volcano, that was the one that happened in
Hmm.
LA, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
Disaster movie, does it have to be natural disaster, or can it be a historical event?
no, historical's fine.
Um, well, what about Nicolas Cage's The Twin Towers?
That was good.
Yeah.
I remember wondering when will they start doing movies based off of 911, and everyone was worried, is it too early or is it not? They did a pretty good job with that. They did actually do a good San Andreas, Bethea, yes. That was yes. Or 2020 wait, was it 2012 when 2012 came out? Oh my god, that was another
There was
that
also
total
there was a few others in the '90s that I was trying to think of. Uh, as far as disaster,
yeah. You know
um,
what I love to go watching on Amazon Prime, if you have Amazon Prime? Half of them are like 1 or 2 star movies. They're like B level, seriously. And
mhm.
but some of them are so funny to watch. Okay, they're actually more a comedy, even though they're not trying to be one. They really, yeah, they feel like a comedy. Oh God, I could not watch 911. Still bothers. You know, Isabella, I could understand that. I totally could understand that. I still 911 for those of us, because I know we're getting into a point now where, well, if you look at it, 911, most of the kids that were born that year are now in their 20s. We got a whole generation who don't remember 9/11.
Yeah,
And
I
yeah, that's mhm.
I still get sad by that movie, but I'm moved away from it. I don't like to say moved far away from it. Like that sounds so
Yeah.
cruel, but moved away from it enough to where I can watch that movie and
Mm,
still cry, but I don't feel like I did
feel the
on that
emotion.
day.
Oh, I
You know what I mean?
remember, yeah. No, that day, I don't know if you guys in chat
Or the day after, I
heard to
meant to
say.
say.
Yeah. Well, I remember my dad was actually in DC at the time. I lived in Kauai at the time. I was totally on my own in Kauai. And because all the airports were shut down, and I lived next to the airport at the time, I will never forget how quiet it was. There were no airplanes going. But that night, at the time, I was actively involved in this community online that had this virtual Harry Potter Hogwarts site. And one of my good friends was going to the New York University. So that night, I got a phone call from my dad, actually. Okay, girl, you got to turn on TV, turn it on now. And he was actually watching things. He actually saw the wife of the vice president go into the FBI headquarters and get put in a safe area. But after talking with him on the phone, I remember actually my talking to my friend in New York, and all of a sudden she's like, "I gotta go. Goodbye." And it was that quick. She was okay. But hey, we got someone else joining us. Let's say hi. Hey,
Hey,
Bethea.
how
By
you
the way,
doing?
is it Bethea or Bethea? Sorry, I always say that wrong. I'm not sure.
No, you said it right.
How do we? Bethea? Okay, awesome. Welcome, my dear.
It's good to be here.
So, yeah, any thoughts on this?
Oh man, you're talking about you asked that age-old question. Where were you when 9/11 happened?
Bingo.
For me, I was in North Carolina. I was in a job corps in North Carolina. I was on what was called a workplace learning assignment,
Okay.
that my instruction had to be cut abruptly because of all the events happening on 9/11. I at that point, as everything was unfolding, we were all gathered into our gym, and I, being a student employee ambassador, I mean his job called a student employee. Um, I was one of the people to try to soothe everybody, but inside I'm breaking down too. So when I
I
got
bet.
got a moment to myself, I mean I bawled like a baby.
Yeah.
I bawled
Yeah.
like a baby, but at the same time I was praying for everyone that was lost in that.
Yeah. Yeah. You were in the
Next thing I
same
know,
time zone?
yeah, at that
Okay.
time I
Got
was.
it.
At that also we were all gathered around the um flagpole, and
Mm-hmm.
we sung the national anthem. Had a group of guys got together with me, and we sung "It's So Hard to Say Goodbye to Yesterday," and that was tough.
Wow.
I was still riding on that wave of emotion until that Thursday, and I was watching WWF SmackDown, and the only thing that got me through was a combination of ring announcer Lillian Garcia singing the national anthem, and I've been to this day, that awesome speech by Vince McMahon.
Yep. I had forgotten about that. I forgot about that. Yes. It was, yeah, I'll never forget with that one. Yeah, because you were also in the time zone. So what? It was 8. It was the morning. You guys lived the whole day that
Yeah,
way. With
yeah.
me, I think we were 5 or 6 hours difference. So I got the phone call at 2 in the morning when it was happening.
Oh
And
my
I
god.
remember all night. Yeah, I watched the second plane hit because my dad called me for the first plane. And I remember turning on the TV. I'm sitting there in AIM. I was in AIM at the time with my friends. And from 2 a.m. until I had to leave for work at 7 a.m., I just sat there watching the news. And, oh, sorry, dogs are barking. I think my mom may have just gotten home. Um, but I remember, yeah, driving into work that morning. Um, it was a 40-minute drive, and I'm sitting here listening to the radio. I'm crying, trying to get in control. I literally had to pull off on the road because I got sick. I got nauseous driving. It was just the emotions were something I never, because you knew the moment that, hey, mom, and the moment that hit, and we're good. Yeah. Yeah, the moment that second plane hit, you knew what was going on.
Yeah.
You knew. And wow, wow.
I mean,
So
I'm during my workplace learning assignment at that time. When the first plane hit, I'm listening to everything going down on my radio. The first thing my first thought was, oh my god, that's an unfortunate accident.
yep,
Keyword.
yep,
So I'm still doing my assignment. A few minutes later, then the next thing I know, the second plane hit.
yeah,
That's when I said it out loud where everybody can hear me. That's no accident.
yep, yep, exactly. And you hit a good thing. You mentioned about people singing, coming around the flagpole. We did the same thing. We all left the hospital and we held hands around the flagpole and we sang. And one thing that I'll never forget, in fact, I think I still have this mixtape I made. Everyone started putting together tribute songs, okay, with videos and stuff like that put together. And I remember actually pulling all of these audio tribute, especially the audio at that time. So you would have like Hero was one of them, and you would have the song, and you'd have this overlay of voices and stuff. And I had a whole tape of nothing but those songs that were made as a way to honor what had happened. Wonder where that
Yeah.
video, that audio
Funny,
tape is.
the funny thing, as far as music goes, the funny thing for me was after 9/11, rapper Petey Pablo came out with another with he had three different versions of his popular song "Raise Up." He had the original ones like this one's for North Carolina. Come on, all right. So I said, okay,
Yes.
okay, I was cool with that one. Then he had what he called the All Cities remix, when he was like, right where the hook was, this one's for North Carolina, then turned around South Carolina, and went all over the country. Then after nine
Yeah.
11, he comes out with one more version. The only difference being that the hook kept saying, "You and come on and raise up."
Oh my gosh. Yes.
So
Yes. Yes.
he
Yeah.
pays a lot of lyrics around to focus on what happened on 9/11. Now that it was
Yeah.
something, man.
Yep. Yeah, I remember because we've always, I don't know if JP is still in chat, but music is a way for people to work with their emotions and their feelings, and
Absolutely,
directly
absolutely.
tied. Yeah, so you had so many people. I mean, you had the country music songs, put your foot up your we'll put your our foot up your ass, it's the American way. Okay. Uncle Sam,
Yeah,
yeah, you know all that. Yeah.
yeah.
It's oh, yeah,
All
but it
colors
really,
currency, the red, white, and blue.
yes, that's it. That's it exactly. Exactly.
Toby
So,
Keith, Toby Keith. But
oh, Toby Keith.
apparently during that time, Toby Keith, while he was doing that one, I went to another one of his songs. That's my go-to karaoke song, "American Soldier."
Oh my God, that's my brothers. Oh, we got DC back. Let's pull DC back up. Hello and welcome back, DC. And
Hey, sorry
yeah,
about that. I had to go to the snacky machine.
that works. No
It's
worries,
all
my
good,
dear.
man.
Yeah, American Soldier. My brother actually, when we were just at Robbie's wedding last month I think now, and my brother actually sang that. That's his. American Soldier is his also. It's amazing song. Lee Greenwood had a great, yes. God bless the USA.
Oh,
Oh,
how
yeah,
many times have we
totally,
sung that?
totally.
How many times has any one of us sung that song?
Exactly. I
Man,
remember my uh DC, I might mute you a little bit while you're opening up the wrapper. Okay?
Sorry.
No, no, no worry. Actually, I'll keep it open. If you do, just unmute and then yeah, you know how to do it. You're good at it. But yeah, no, I remember discussions because I grew up military. My dad was in the army. And we used to have discussions with that song. Gosh, that'd be just as good of oh, sorry. One second, guys. I'll be right back. One sec.
Hello, nice to
another
meet
one.
you.
Nice meeting you, DC. I was thinking of this one because I love that song ever since I was a kid. The song they used
Can you
for
guys
Hulk
hold
Hogan's
this for me
old
a
entrance
second?
song, "Real American."
Yes, we can hold it
Yeah,
down.
Thank you. I'll be right back.
Okay.
you got you. All right. Yeah, Hulk Hogan's old entrance song. They Rick Derringer remade it right around that time, and I like the at the very end of it he added a different ending to it. It said, "Ours is a cause that's right and just, built on truth. In God we trust." I'm like, wow, that's honestly that's what he should have did the first time. My opinion, that's what he should have wrote the first time he did it.
Wow.
Um,
Never
a
heard
lot
that.
of great, a lot of great patriotic songs during that time. In fact, if I can find it on YouTube, I will. I'll put the link in the private chat for you. I mean, a lot of those songs were needed then. And forgive me if I sound all stuffy because my sinus has been acting up like crazy.
So, oh crap! There goes a nut. um, Ernest, I've never seen you here before. Where'd you come from? Twitch?
Uh, nah. I've been here for quite a while now. I have my own YouTube channel for dealing in true crime.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. But Thea's joined a couple, you started getting more active, about a month ago is when you really started getting active. And it's been great to see
Yeah.
what you're doing. Definitely great to
All
see.
right. Oh,
Sorry, guys. My mom
Lisa,
got
here's
back
that.
from the grocery store. Yeah. Sorry, go for it.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I'm trying to get a good copy of this link real quick.
Oh, got it, got it. So, oopsie. Yeah, my
Okay,
mom and
there
my
we go.
brother went out grocery shopping today, and mom got home
There we go.
and they left all the groceries sitting outside. And I was like, okay, let me bring them in real quick. And I told them I'm here till 8. This isn't working. So what are you snacking
Okay, I
on?
got that.
Well, but they. Okay, you got it.
pistachios. By the way,
I got that link. I
when
got that
did
link in the chat.
pistachios stop being red? Do you remember when those were red? Had
I'm
red
gonna start doing
shells,
green.
and they used to get your fingers all stained red.
Ooh, I'm trying to remember. Were they red?
Yeah, they had like
This.
dye 40 or something on it.
Oh, I remember what you were saying. Yes, I do remember that. Okay. So what I can do is I can do this, and then I need to make sure because of the my channel. Okay, let me
Yeah.
just check this. What? Sorry.
Somebody's okay. I hope the cops come after or help that person, or they're either drunk. I just hear screaming outside.
Uh-oh, that's not good. That's
No,
so
No,
not
no.
good.
that is never good.
I'm
Oh,
like, why are you
yes.
screaming
Oh,
bloody murder? You better be murder. Getting murdered if you're screaming like that.
You know what I'm going to do, Bethea, is I'm going to play that as the outro today because I'm probably going to have to, because of, YouTube issues, I'm probably going to have to go back in and mute over it. So that way I'll know exactly where it is. And
okay, great.
just in case I get any issues, I'll know exactly where it is. But we will play it at the end of the live for sure. So, but yeah, I
No
love
problem.
that
No problem.
song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
I was telling DC about the redone ending. Now I love that. I love that line. Ours is a cause that's right and just, built on truth. In God we trust.
The way you
I
said
like
it like
that.
that
And
sounded
God we
like a Run
trust.
DMC lyric, man.
No, you get into the whole thing about, God we trust and all that. That's another whole subject for another cantina for
I wish
sure.
that was a Run DMC lyric. That would have been
Oh,
that would have been
yes.
a big surprise to me if that was a Run DMC lyric.
Oh, my
Like,
God. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
when I say that, I mean like early 80s rap. You know,
Yeah. That was
how
the
it was
fun
so
rap.
different back then?
Oh, yeah.
Just the
Oh yeah.
formula and the feel of it.
Yeah. 80s rap is where my rap tended to go. Well, anything 80s is where any of my stuff went.
There's
And
actually a recording from 1949 of the first rap ever.
really?
Seriously.
1949, yes. And it's by this group of African American men that did it. 1949. And it
1949.
was recorded. Yeah.
Interesting. I'm pulling this up to take a look at. There is some debate
Ladies
in
and
the
gentlemen,
music
this is my
industry
history
as to
lesson
which
right now.
record came first, but the general consensus is that the first rap record was by the Fat Back Band, followed by what has been called the granddaddy, of course, Rapper's Delight. Interesting. Yes,
There
I
was
see it now.
there was like a video recording, like you know how they used to do those videos back in the day where the guys are like standing there singing together. Yeah.
Right, right.
Oh yeah.
Canine. Okay, I'm writing that down so I can take a look at that. And but yeah, no, I was just checking here. Yeah, 1940, the first. Oh wow. Here, I'm gonna actually post the video for it into chat if anyone wants to take a look at that one.
Yeah,
That is
that's
actually the rare 1940s rap. Interesting. I'm gonna
I
have to
came
listen to
across
one.
that this week. I'm surprised we hit this topic because that's what I come across the strangest shit.
Oh
You
yeah.
know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah. Oh yeah. No,
That
totally.
algorithm.
Oh yeah, no, once your algorithm starts working correctly, it's so cool. So John Forsyth, I'm taking a look at that one right now, K9. Cassville, Missouri. Oh, well, this is a good one because yeah, both myself and Bethea cover a lot of the things, and that's what I'm so happy. I said this on
Wow.
Wednesday, I think it was, Bethea. It's been so good to see people who are covering multiple cases rather than we all just jump on one case. It's so good to see all these cases been
I'm doing my
covered.
best on my end because
Yeah.
we got so much going on. I'm dabbling in the missing persons as well.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes, which is great. It's really okay. So here's actually, I'm going to share this one real quick. Let me try to, let's see if I can do this without kicking myself out. I have my window really small. So he's an ER doc. This is John
Ugh.
Forsyth. This actually did just happen. Emergency
Oh my
room
God.
physician, yeah, sent a text to his fiancee in the early morning hours of May 21st. He just finished his overnight shift at the hospital, told her he would see her in a little bit. Then he stopped responding to messages, and his brother, and that's the last time he was heard from.
Isn't
Wow.
that an actor?
Unbelievable.
Wow. You know what?
Well,
Yes,
the
there is
John
an
Forsythe,
actor named John Forsyth. There is. That's not this guy,
I,
though,
bel-
but
I believe he passed on though.
he may have. I can't remember. I'm horrible at knowing who did and who didn't. Um, before
Hang on, let
oh,
me.
so they found his
This is why I
body.
do my duty.
Yeah, this is right up. Yeah, they found
Yeah,
his body. It looks like a kayaker did.
Not John Forsythe, the actor. He passed away in 2010.
It was 2010. Okay, got it. It's crazy nowadays. I never know when someone has actually passed away
Even though that dude
versus
looks like Billy Winter, I mean Alex Winter, the guy who played Bill from Bill and Ted.
true. True. He and his brother made a fortune in Bitcoin. Oh, I am so reading into that one more. I am so reading into that. There might be some interesting stuff in that one. And it's kind of like the one we were talking about on Wednesday. The case was old, 1996, but things are just starting to break now. I still haven't heard any new break, but it's good to see people might be able to finally get some level of justice, which would be very nice if they could pull that off. So, yeah, I
Uh-huh.
still notice
Isabel,
actually. Yeah, go for it.
Isabella's confirming what I was saying about that John Forsythe. Yes, he did play a John in Dynasty as come on, Ernest, Blake Carrington,
Oh
and
yes.
he was
I
also
knew I heard that name
the
before.
voice
I was like,
of
isn't that an
Charlie in
actor?
Charlie's
I was like, I
Angels.
knew he was in.
Okay, one person at a time. Yeah, Bethea. Sorry, I know you got excited, DC. I know that. And Dawson.
I
Yeah,
said
Blake
he played.
Carrington.
I said he played in Dynasty, but he was also the voice of Charlie in Charlie's Angels. Good morning, Angels.
Yes. Oh my God, you're right. You are right. And yes, our dear Isabella in Twitch. By the way, Twitch, I have to say, I really am hoping we'll start seeing more and more people doing true crime on Twitch because there is not much of a
Ooh,
home
that
for
was,
that there yet. Yeah,
if
I real
I had known I could do if I could have done that there.
you could do both. Actually, Bethea, I don't know if you know do you use StreamYard
I'm
when
using
you go live?
I'm using what is being called Streamlabs Talk Studio, formerly known as Melon.
Mae West.
You'd be fine then with it. Um, you have to set up both accounts because right now I'm streaming on both Twitch and YouTube. So
Is that right?
Isabella is
Twitch, you can get
completely on
away with a
Twitch.
lot more. You can
Yeah.
play music on Twitch.
Yep. So you just need to set it up. And
Interesting.
yeah, right now Isabella is completely on Twitch. She's my one and only Twitch person every night usually. And I love her for that. And but yeah, no, there's very little TikTok, you get a lot of true crime and missing people. YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. But Twitch, there's almost nothing. There's a little mental health, very little mental health, but missing and true crime, there's nothing, and I guarantee you people would be interested in it there. It's just getting it advertised out. So, but yeah, no, let me know if you have any questions. I might be able to help give you some ideas. But yeah, your
Okay.
canine's too old to learn how to use. Oh, I love you, girl. I love you. Oh, nah. It's kind of, yeah, all this time, I kind of wish I had been doing Twitch from the beginning because it literally doesn't take any extra time. I just hit 2 buttons instead of 1 when I go live. So it's really easy. But yeah.
The only time you're ever too old to learn something is when you're 6 feet under or in a vase. Okay, you're never too old to learn it.
There you go. That is
That's
true.
right.
That's what I keep telling
It just
Mom.
takes you a little bit longer, but you're
Yeah.
never too old to learn something.
Oh,
You're
yes.
supposed to learn every day.
Oh, yeah.
And when
I
then you
was
That's
joking.
go,
right.
that is God or whoever you believe is in the universe telling you, you learned what you needed to learn. Let's go.
There you go. There you go.
That's
I
it.
know my mom, I was joking with some other people on Facebook Messenger the other day. My mom is really good at tech for her age. And but sometimes we get into where I'm trying to explain how to do this and she's right now, for example, she is sending text messages out under her phone number as well as under phone number and her Apple account. So people are getting confused about all that. So and but someone was like, "Oh, there's this great meme," and I'm still waiting on hearing from that meme. By the way, if you were the person I was talking to, I don't think they're out here right now, but I got to find that meme. Oh my god, this is gonna take me forever at the rate that I'm doing these. So you should be. Hey, those could be some cool videos there, K9. Okay. Telling you're 90. You know, though, I really these older people who can catch on to the basics of computers they never had this type of thing to deal with. And they come along so, oh, it always amazed me how well they can get moving. And I had one person at one facility when I lived in Kauai. He was younger. He was actually maybe about 28 years older than me. He was a quadriplegic that lived in our facility. And we actually had set up the computer for him where he could use a straw and he would sit there chatting with people, all sorts of stuff, all using the straw. It was the coolest thing to
You know,
watch.
not only that, but that's another thing too. When they're trying to teach older people technology, they try to do the whole teach them how to use the device in one whole sitting. I'm like, nah, you got to go slow. You got to teach them one lesson at a time here.
Bingo,
But you
bingo.
know,
That
but people
good
are
point.
in. Hello,
Yep,
damn.
we're here. No, we're here.
Sorry, my phone.
Oh,
And
your
you
phone
said
is ringing. Got it, got it. Well, we're
no. I'm
actually going to
still talking. I
probably.
just can't see you.
Oh,
Oh, is that it? Is that it? We're probably going to finish up in the next couple minutes here. I promised Mom I'd end at 8 o'clock my time tonight so that I could help her
yeah.
put away the
I can. Maybe I
groceries.
can squeeze it. Maybe I can squeeze in this story out of Colorado.
Yes,
I
do. I
haven't
saw you
posted it
put
yet, but I'm
something
gonna.
backstage and then you pulled it
Yeah.
down. If you want me to pull it back up, I can pull it back up and you can, or you can just read from it. Either
All
way
right.
works.
Let me see if I can set it up again
Okay, yeah.
because this was disturbing as this was disturbing from my perspective.
There it is. I see it
All
now.
right,
Are you okay with me sharing?
please.
I think so. Okay. I always double check because I never
Yeah.
know when someone's going to have a picture that they didn't plan on me
Yeah.
sharing or a name up there.
Now
So what are we looking at?
you
Okay.
see this little
He's going to
there's a
tell us.
button, right?
Yes.
This little 5 year old girl. This girl is no longer with us because of this monster over here. The authorities arrested the mother of a missing 5 year old girl after the girl's remains were allegedly discovered in the woman's apartment in Aurora, Colorado. Alexis Tennille Nelson was initially taken into custody earlier in the week on one charge of attempting to influence a public servant. Charges of child abuse resulting in death, tampering with a deceased human body, and tampering with physical evidence were added Thursday after the girl's remains were allegedly found in a closet at Nelson's home Wednesday. Officers were first called to the suspect's home after her mother told authorities she made concerning statements to her via text. She also told police she was concerned about the safety of of her grandchild. When police arrived, Nelson, age 27, allegedly told them she gave her daughter up for adoption. However, couldn't provide proof of documentation. Police were unable to verify the claims with state records, leading to her initial arrest. Man, oh man, oh man. While police say they were awaiting positive identification of the victim by the Arapahoe County Coroner's Office, the Colorado Bureau of Investigation identified the missing girl as Maya Lee Hobbs. We are very confident that this is our victim, Aurora Police Chief Art Acevedo said during a press conference Thursday. There's a high probability that murder charges will end up being filed. Nelson's being held on a $100,000 bond. It's unclear if she entered the plea to the charges or retained an attorney to comment on her behalf. The investigation remains active. If anyone with information about this case is urged to contact Metro Denver Crime Stoppers at 720-913-STOP. That's 720-913-7867. Tipsters can remain anonymous.
Yep. Yep. Wow. Wow. These
Yeah.
cases just, they infuriate you. And yes, you're right, Canine. Colorado and Florida. I mean, I used to live in Aurora, where you're talking about this happened. That's actually where I lived for 4 years as a child.
Wow.
That's sickening. It's kind of like, I don't know. Do you remember the Kamari case?
Oh.
With it? Yeah, that's another one that will piss me off beyond all pissed off. Yeah, Kamari's case, I remember covering her because I had just finished a live. No, I covered her for Missing Mondays because she had gone missing that day or right after my live, something like that. It was right when I went live when she went missing. And I remember following that for the next few days. That was one of my first larger cases that really affected me. Ariel's also another one, but this little one, I hadn't heard her case yet. I had not heard her story yet. And wow. You gonna follow that one for us all and keep it out there?
You count on it.
Good.
Count on it.
Good. That's good. That is good. And also, because that's the thing. Yep, Isabel, exactly. Poor OMG, poor little baby. I just cannot believe how these people out there can hurt kids. Yeah. I'm like, just put your child up for adoption. If you've got that big of an issue being a parent, hey, don't just say you put them up for adoption. Do it. Just do it. Mm-hmm.
I mean, when it comes to kids, when it comes to taking care of kids these days, parents, I'm telling you, I subscribe to the Michael Jackson school of logic when it comes to kids. He said it clearly. If you can't feed the baby, then don't have a baby.
Yeah.
And don't think maybe if you can't feed the baby.
Bingo. That's a good way to put it there. So that's a good way. Yeah, we've talked about it before here where we have so many people who would very willingly take a child in. To this day, because I wanted to have a child and infertility. It never happened in my life. And because I never got married, insurance would not cover for IVF. And I would have adopted in a heartbeat if I could have. And but then you have these people who they don't realize the gift that they were given. Yes, the gift can drive you crazy. Not all gifts don't drive you. A kid's going to drive you crazy. But it's one of the greatest gifts ever. And it's how we started this whole live today. We had Louisiana Girl in here talking about how, mental health and her child and all that. And you know what? You do whatever you can for your child. And these people don't do it. It's sickening when people don't do it. So, wow. Thanks for sharing that one. Definitely. Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah. I'm gonna post that one likely tomorrow because it's sitting on my Microsoft Word. I haven't saved it yet. I'm gonna do so because in a little bit I'm gonna get ready to give myself some sleep, take a couple of allergy pills, and
I'm happy you came up.
I'm honored.
Yeah, I'm happy you came up. I've been seeing you in some of the chats, so I'm really happy to have you. We do this every Friday.
It's so cool to be. Well, I'll be here every Friday, probably right around the 10 o'clock my time hour.
Okay, perfect.
But
perfect.
like I said, it's good to be. It's good to be here with my Ohana.
Oh yes, you got the words. You got them down.
Yeah.
And, it's a good group
Well,
of people.
hey,
We've got a great
I'm a
group.
fan of Lilo and Stitch. I subscribe to Lilo and Stitch too. Ooh,
Oh
Ohana means family,
yes.
and family means nobody gets left behind or forgotten.
Exactly. Exactly. And I can't wait for the Lilo and Stitch live action movie that is in the process of being
Oh,
cast
that's
right
gonna be
now.
fun. That's
Oh
gonna
yeah,
be
that
fun.
one's gonna be interesting.
I believe it.
It's gonna be fun. So, and what we got here from Canine, I've taken enough dogs over the years to know most of the people out there can't take care of their pets, let alone a child. Amen.
Oh my
Amen. How many
God.
people?
Uh,
Oh,
Canine just reminded me of a couple stories I covered last week.
mhm,
Now,
yeah.
anybody who knows me knows every year I preach this, I preach this, I preach this. Do not leave your kids inside a hot car.
Yep.
I
Yep.
preach this. What do I
Yep.
get? I get a story where the parents, in their ever loving wisdom,
Yep.
decide since their 2 year old toddler is asleep in the back of the car, we'll leave her there. We'll take the
No,
4 year old in. We'll go inside. We'll already
I'll
tuck the
never
4 year old to
understand
bed.
it.
We'll fall asleep. Wake up the next day. It's been 14 hours. Their neighbor's screaming hysterically. The police are called.
Hmm.
The 2 year old is found from the car by the cops. Hot. How hot?
Oh yeah.
107.
Yep. Yep.
107 degrees.
Cars are
Dead.
freaking hot. When yeah, once that door's closed, once those windows are closed, cars get hot. It doesn't have to be hot outside for the car to get overheated. And
Right.
mhm, yeah, it's
Then I get
infuriating.
another
It
story. Then I get another story. Out of the Chicago area, dad's got to work. So he decides to leave his kids in a hot minivan. Now watch the age range. Now watch the age range. It's gonna sound like a countdown. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 18 months.
I swear they don't. I mean, think things through. Think things through. They do these things thinking they'll later on say, "Oh well, I didn't want to wake them and everything." Well, you know what? Most of our kids
Or it was
just get
an
them up,
accident.
put them to. Yeah, I'm
The
sure with
only
that it
difference
was
in
like,
those
"Oh,
two the
yep."
only difference in those two cases is that the first one, it was on purpose.
Jeez.
It
How
was purposely decided to leave the 2 year old toddler in the car.
um, yeah, yeah. I mean, I literally had someone the other day. I took who was it? Wrigley with me to play games last Saturday. I took I had to go into Foodland, our grocery store, and I took him in, and everyone's just laughing at him and think he's so cute. And I said, "Yeah, you know what? He gets scared because he was shaking like a leaf because he hates going into big places like that." And they're like, "Well, you know what? It's better that he's shaking and a little nervous coming inside than being left in a hot car." And I'm like, "Exactly. I'll do this any old day if I have to." You protect the ones
Uh,
that mean anything to you. So, yeah. So,
I know.
oh, well,
I
thank
believe
you
it.
for
I
sharing
believe it.
those. Thanks for
Yeah,
sharing
it's
those
sad.
also.
It's sad.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. So, yep, I bet you could. I bet you could. And we see them. How many times we see the
Yeah.
exact things happening in front of us? So, yeah. So, people call in if you have no sitter, stop this. Yeah, exactly. If you don't have a kid, don't
Please.
take your kids to work and just leave the kids in the car. Okay, if there's two of you, there's no reason why one of you can't sit in the car with the kids while the other goes shopping or something like that till they all wake up. You can have the AC running at least.
And for
So it's
crying out loud, please use
yeah,
common sense.
yeah, that's hard.
Please.
People don't have common sense anymore. I hate to say it, but they don't have common sense anymore.
Oh
We've
yeah.
lost common sense as a totally different subject.
Oh,
But on that note, I do have to get going, or I'm going to have a very upset mom on my hand. And common sense tells me
I
do not make
understand.
mom mad. So,
Mm-mm.
Exactly. See, common sense rules
uh,
sometimes.
exactly. So I will see you guys. Thank you guys so much for both of you guys for coming up. Thank you
You're
so much for
welcome.
coming up with us tonight. So,
Thank you.
and
Thank
for
you.
everyone else, awesome. Thank you. And for all of you guys who are still in chat, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I am going to go help put groceries away and then sit down and work on some more of these
Master,
diamond painting things for
Matt,
tomorrow.
this out with one last. Master,
Right.
Matt, this
Yeah,
out with one last thing.
And I'm gonna go to
yeah.
sleep
Quote,
because it's 2 a.m. in the morning.
You need sleep, my dear. Yes,
Yes.
Bethea?
to quote the
Nana.
great Drew Carey, please be good to yourself, be kind to yourself, love others, so we can see you back here with local by.
You got
If
it.
I'm
You
pronouncing
got
my
it.
name right.
You got it. Locomai works. Locomai works. Exactly. Yeah. No, Locomai is real. That's it. Yeah. Locomai Kai, it's short for. So, and
Right.
that whole story is on my intro video. And, but yeah, no, thank you
All
so much. And you're right.
Sure.
Hopefully, we'll see everyone back. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. You got a Saturday and Sunday ahead of you guys. So, if you're going to be out with family, I hope you enjoy your family. I will be back for sure on Monday. You guys know I'll be back. I will have another story to share with you guys at that time. Other than that,
right.
love you guys tons and tons. Bye bye.
Good night,
Aloha.
guys.
Mahalo.
Bye bye now.
Good night,
Bye
guys.
bye.
Bye bye.